Welcome back. So I just started drawing and I started to capture what I was doing, screen capture in Procreate. I drew this face, no idea who it is, wasn't really crazy about the mouth. So I drew this guy kind of being like, what? Looking at him and his crazy mouth. And then I just got choices to make. What kind of arms, what kind of legs. I'm not really thinking at all when I'm drawing like this. I'm just sort of whatever comes out. This guy's neck seemed long. He didn't seem like he really had a body, so make him coming out of a hole in the ground. Now, is this a story? I don't know. But he looked like maybe if he's coming out of a hole, right, he gets to be a rabbit. Then I just got to erase this line here, and now he's got a couple of rabbit ears. Still wasn't crazy about that mouth, so time to make that go away. And I just stick with the first one that I draw. Zoink. Done. There he is. Happy weird rabbit. One of the telltale signs of a rabbit. They got those teeth out front there ready to bite carrots or whatever. Whatever they freaking eat. I don't know. But got this guy here. Decided to go with a crazy color. And I wind up making the rabbit white, but I do that with a little bit of a off kind of a white color. I think I did that off camera. But now I want to put them into a landscape because if he's coming out of a hole in the ground, I want to make that clear for the audience. So here we have him. Now the big question is, what's going to be going on over here? I got some extra space on the right-hand side. And then I came up with a couple of ideas. I decided to I do them both. I'll show them both to you. I just, I went with the idea of continuing the hole. I was thinking a little bit about Bugs Bunny, but not really. But how Bugs Bunny sometimes would have two holes. And I thought, well, have the second hole over here. And just go with it like a surreal concept of this pink guy, watching a rabbit and at the same time, being unaware that there's a hole behind him and that the rabbit is, doing a bit of a magic trick. And later on, you'll see I start to play with the pupils because the whole story of the drawing can change by where I have our hero looking. If I have him looking left or right, it'll all depend. And then the second idea that I have was also a hole in the ground idea. But I decided rather than have it be like sort of just passive, like the bunny rabbit's body is coming out of the ground, I decided this one would be a little more, I wanted more of a swooping line here. So I redo it here. I take away the line. I wanted a nice swooping action coming out of the hole. That one works better. So I decided I wanted a little more of a proactive ending to this cartoon or punchline, you might say, which is like have multiple arms coming out, having him being attacked or at least a threat of attack from this other hole. So on the one hand, we've got the friendly bunny, and on the other hand, the bunny's scary paws coming to do their dirty work. Do a quick, I speed it up here a little bit to show you just how I clean up the hole. I want the hole to really sell as a hole. I want it to be sharp edges, have it really feel like you're looking at it from the side, and that these tentacles, these paws, these arms are really coming out of this hole. I add a little rounded edge here to really sell it that these arms are coming out of this hole. And remember, we read from left to right here in the West. So we start by seeing the bunny rabbit, we look to him, and then we look to the right and we see what's going on the right-hand side. That's the way we read from left to right. So here I experiment with different eye gazes. Where is his eye landing? Is he looking at the rabbit or is he looking behind him? Is he noticing the danger? The silliness in front is not his interest. The scariness behind him is really maybe what's taking his interest more. Again, it's all about choices. It's up to you at this point. Where do you want the joke to be? Do you want it to be, there's almost animation we've got there, the eyes actually looking left and right. Or, here's the last option. Is he looking at us for support, for help? Is he afraid? Is he noticing the rabbit and it's just funny that there's the feet behind him? Or is he more focused on what's going on behind him? Plus, we've got the two choices, the feet coming out with the body or these attacking paws coming at him, wanting to tear him from limb to limb. Well, thanks for watching. Another great cartoon idea came from nothing, and now we have a full-fledged story with a few different possible endings. If you liked what you saw, please click subscribe, ring the bell, and see you soon. Take care.